I'm going to call this one Gordon Ramsay. And I'm going to call this one Jeff Gordon. And my favorite, Gordon Lightfoot. Let's talk about picking gourds. Okay, a lot of times we wait till the vines have died back. But this vine here is still growing. As a matter of fact, it's still making female flowers that are getting pollinated. You can still kind of see the end of the flower here. These are the male flowers, so you've got to get pollen from the male to the female to make a gourd. Here's a gourd right here. I did not pick this one because the vine is still green. So it's still getting nutrients. It hasn't died yet. However, when you look at the one I just picked, this vine has died back, and so the vine has turned brown. What I did was I cut it way up here and left plenty of dry stem up there to seal that in and allow it to harden. You can't go by color. As you can see, this one here is white and this one here is still real green. It really goes by the stem. And when you compare the stems, this one's starting to turn brown, but it's not there yet. You can't go by size. This one is starting to turn brown, but it's much smaller than the one I just picked. These here are not Birdhouse gourds. These are Luffa gourds. And Luffas will grow all summer and not really do anything. And then right at the end of summer, first of fall, they start making these gourds. And we haven't picked one thing off this entire gourd. I mean this entire vine. Not one, hasn't made one Luffa. But then you look right here. This just showed up about a week ago. And this thing will probably double in size, especially if we get some rain. And so Luffas are here for a long time and they make at the last minute. Also, you might see this in here. This is a wild cucumber. Tastes just like a cucumber on the inside. You eat these when they're green. When they turn black, well, when they turn black, let's just say they're colon cleansers. So you got to eat them when they're still light green. Let's go pick some more gourds. Alright, so here we are in the arch. Let's cut these. Clearly these vines are dead. Here's a little something else we need to talk about. So here's one that's already starting to dry out. You see it changing colors a little bit. It's still hard. This one here, still good and green. Now we look at these. These are starting to turn brown, but they're also not getting hard. They're kind of getting rotten looking. You can see they're not perfectly shaped. Sometimes these harden off and they just look ugly. Most of the time they rot. So we're going to give them a chance. We'll just keep them away from the other ones. Okay, we've picked all we're going to pick. We've still got a couple up there. We've even got some small ones here and there. These are all the ones with brown tops. What you have to do is allow these to dry. Some of these are heavy. This one here is very heavy. This is the biggest one. There's still a lot of moisture in here, and we have to let that moisture work its way out naturally. And so we need to set them somewhere to dry, to harden off, to cure, whatever you want to call it. This one here weighs almost nothing. This one here is pretty heavy. Even though it's smaller, it would outweigh the larger one. So what we have to do is put them somewhere where they can dry. So what I have is a basket. This is used to haul baby chicks at a hatchery. But it's got air holes in it so air can flow through it, and that's what you want. You want these there where air can circulate around them. You'll also have to keep an eye on these rotten ones. Like I said, sometimes these will harden on off. Sometimes they will go ahead and rot and break down. Most of the time that happens. This one here is clearly starting to rot, but we're going to give it a chance. If you're concerned about it, cut it open, grab the seeds out of it. If you want to do something with it, we're just going to hope it hardens off. My wife uses these gourds usually to do crafts at school, or make birdhouses or whatever. Yeah, that one there is already looking bad. the main thing is you want air to circulate through them. You want to keep them somewhere cool, not cold, somewhere dry, not damp. So we have a whole bag full. I think there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. We got 13 in here and 2 more up there. Some of these probably ain't gonna make it. This one right here, it's already broke. It's laying on the ground anyways. I'll probably set that out so it doesn't rot, you know, one bad apple spoil the whole bunch. Man, I lost track of Gordon Lightfoot. He's in here somewhere. I don't remember which one he was. Either way, that's a birdhouse gourd harvest. That's how you do it when the stems turn brown. Leave you plenty of stem. You can always trim it back later. Set them, let them dry, move them around, rotate them. If one of them's starting to grow mold, take it out and throw it away, get it away from the rest of them. That's pretty much it. It's pretty simple. Hope you guys enjoyed it. 2 loofahs going. Maybe we'll have 5 or 6 before frost. And we're still about a month out on frost, 3 weeks out on frost, our regular frost date. So we'll see how many loofahs we get between now and then. Thanks for watching.